Hello and welcome back. We are about to wrap up the Dark Story.
It was just a regular hedgehog after all.
Says the fake anthropomorphic hedgehog that was created in space 50 years before the existence of the quote-unquote regular anthropomorphic hedgehog that can break the speed of sound.
I don't think so.
This game would have been hilarious if Rouge just took all of the jewels and left.
Now I know who you are. You're this government spy.
That government spy, because it seems to be public knowledge at this point. And with such a conspicuous name such as Rouge the Bat for an anthropomorphic bat government spy, how does she keep her identity hidden from anybody? I just think it's really funny. Especially with Eggman being like this evil genius bent on subjugating the world, threatening the president, and he still doesn't know somehow that this person who just appeared with their own skills in his hidden, abandoned space colony somehow just is... He just chooses to trust her. I think that is the most interesting part of this game. Just the whole, is Shadow, or is Shadow something else? No, you didn't find them. You stole them. Huh, someone's trying to get into the cannon. Who could it possibly be? I mean, the only one left unaccounted for is Knuckles. So, like, from the Dark Side story perspective, like, you'd have to speculate. That's actually a really sad concept. And, like, for this game to get into something deep such as consciousness and AI and, like, who are you? And, like, what are you? And are you even real? Are your memories real? Or are you just automatic? We will explore that on the next one. Hello and welcome back. We're doing the final level of Dark Story now. I'm not a fan of this level. I think this level introduces... It's mostly rails in space! And, like, these weird gravity mechanics that, again, as we've seen from Mad Space, the gravity mechanics, they were an appreciated change of pace, but they just weren't that good. And also, I don't particularly like this track. I feel like that jump that I just did really highlights the problem with the homing attack. Like, sometimes you just don't get the momentum that you're expecting. It's really inconsistent with how much height you gain from how much height you gain jumping off, where you're going. Oh, I forgot that I had the light dash with Shadow. Oh, I don't like this song. I think it's very like wub wub darkness edge. Do 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 do. Okay. This level makes me dizzy, just spinning around the green drums. You get a lot of mileage of that spin dash dump spin dash. Oh no! Dang it, I wasn't expecting that. A lot of these golden beetles, if you don't know exactly where they are, it's very easy to just, like, skip them. Can't believe I still remember which rail you're supposed to go to. Honestly, like, I can't understand a thing that the singer is saying, but all it sounds like he's saying is, ever had, over and over again. I'm just like, ever had what? What have I done ever had? It's just, I love that this game makes you ask the important questions. Who put these drums here? What are they? What purpose do they serve other than being a platformer obstacle? Like, the questions, generally, I wouldn't really ask them, because generally in platforms, you just see platforms and you jump on platforms. But when the platforms are distinct enough and are built around their own mechanic, I can't help but ask those types of questions. And he also says, the singer also says, I'm the ultimate. Just the ultimate what? The ultimate sandwich? The ultimate Hot Pocket? Hedgehog flavored? Now I'm suddenly wondering what hedgehog tastes like, and I hate myself for even thinking that. I wonder if people eat hedgehog. Where are hedgehogs from, originally? I'm gonna have to look all these up. He says, as he always forgets in the sea of just broken thoughts that come up inevitably in a platformer like this. Okay. You can also kind of break this level by just refusing to participate in it, and I find that hilarious. Okay. He gets stuck on that wall every time. I think it's pretty funny. Okay, I thought I was not going to get... oh, dang it. Got sucked back into the gravity! So did you see that Phoenix right there? If you choose to do the Chow stuff, generally in every level you'll get a legendary animal, and they're the same as the regular animals, just with slightly higher stats. I think they increased like a hidden stat. I think there's a luck stat or something, but I never got that deep into Chow raising. Like, there is no, I don't think there's a cap to how much you can give a Chow. There's a cap on how much experience it can get. You max out at 99 for every skill, but unlike something like Pokemon, you can just give them infinite things, just shoving animals in their faces until they until they hit the cap. So it's like, it just depends on how much you're willing to do the thing, how much time you're willing to sink into it. Okay, I don't need that. 20 lives are enough to finish this game. The strategy in fighting these things is just to like be as far away from them as possible. And if you can't do that, just hit them before they let out their lasers. If you can't be far away from them, then get close into them so you can avoid their that attack. You can just like, oh dang it. I was gonna say you can just like jump and like fall into the bottom of this drum, which is really funny. I think you can spin dash jump into it, but I don't know where the death planes are, so I don't trust myself to do it. Okay. Aw, yeah. I really don't like this level. In comparison to Sonic's final level, it really does pale. I appreciate that they try to do something different to distinguish it. Like, awesome, but yeah. Since this is finale, and since this is also the, we're continuing with Shadow, we're just gonna bust straight through it, and this is gonna be the last part of the Dark Story. Iconic scene is iconic. Just the final encounter. I speculate that these boss battles were added after, because this rival mechanic was not present before. They do feel very rudimentary. They're like the character battles in Sonic Adventure 1. But in Sonic Adventure 1, there's not really much build up towards them, so they don't feel as shoehorned in. Whereas in this one, like, you have these full cutscenes and these confrontations, and this game is built around this rival mechanic. So it highlights all the more how incomplete these boss battles feel. Out of all the boss battles in the game, the character battles are by far my least favorite. My favorite boss battles, I really like the Egg Golem in both versions, even though the Eggman one I don't think was planned properly, I guess. Oops. So if you pass Sonic, he will warp, and generally... Okay. Generally the strategy is to let him get far enough ahead where he will attack you. Okay, I'm gonna just have to let him do that because I'm not very good at doing the other strat. Just let him pass. To avoid the attack, you just have to either crouch or roll or like homing attack away. All of these just explosive space rocks just conveniently placed on this giant runway. How is this planned out? Who put this here? Who's traversing the highways in space? Why is there gravity? Are they part of this highway? I haven't let it happen yet, but you just saw it. These platforms actually fall off, so you don't have the option to just like stand back. I'd assume that this would be probably a really good place to farm rings, because it's just infinite, and this boss battle is so easy.
Failed.
Yay! We killed popular platformer mascot Sonic the Hedgehog with Dark Sonic the Hedgehog. Now he's dead for real this time. We don't know what happened when he exploded, but we know that he somehow brought himself back together.
Completes my plan to take over.
No, it does not complete your plan to take over the world. You have the Chaos Emeralds, but you still have to execute a plan to subjugate the world, because you blew up half the moon and somehow that wasn't enough. I do think this is a real badass scene. Like, you actually get to play as the villain and actually mess up the world, and I think that's really fun. I kind of wish Eggman's theme would have played for the credits for the Dark Story, because it would be more fitting. So that was the Dark Story. I will see you guys in the next one.